We've spoken about one side of the semi-final legs. Let's talk about the other side of the semi-final legs, which last week ended 1-0 to PSG at the Emirates. PSG were by far the better team. Surprising it only ended 1-0. Surprising it only ended 1-0. Obviously, at the Marino goal, that was ruled out offside. That was Arsenal's only... did a few... I think they hit the bar as well. But it was a PSG night. It was a PSG night. But Arsenal fans, don't take it to heart too much, you know. Liverpool got beat 1-0 at Anfield and also won 1-0 in France. So Arsenal could win 1-0 and go to penalties, and then it's a coin toss. And you know what? Dead right is not bad at penalties, but this Arsenal team have already been knocked out of competition this year on penalties. But scrap all of that, because that doesn't matter, because I do expect PSG to win this game no matter what. This PSG team is incredible, man. The fact that they got the result in England is going to bring them more hype going into that second leg in France, in Paris, and I expect it's going to be an absolute riot, especially looking at how Arsenal performed at the weekend with a 2-1 loss to Bournemouth. It's just... It just stinks. It just stinks. It feels like Arsenal's season is going to plummet now. It's just going to hit the ground, explode everywhere, and it's just going to fall apart, and they're going to end up finishing like 4th in a 2-horse race at this point. I've already said it. What I would find really extremely funny is, I think it could still happen. I think it could still happen is if Arsenal just don't win a game for the rest of the season, then, and they drop out of Champions League places. That would be a hit. That would be a major hit to the chest for Arsenal. For any sort of development that they think they're going through right now, it would just ruin it. It would just ruin it if Arsenal just bottle this season entirely. Not even just like, oh, they need just the league. If they just bottle the season entirely, Jesus Christ. I would say fear for my life about the fact that Arsenal could win a Champions League. That's not nice thought. I've seen Liverpool win the 20th. City might win the FA Cup. I'm alright. I'll pass. I will, I'll double it, give it to the next person. That's what we'll do. We'll let PSG go to that final against Barcelona. I don't mind that. That's an exciting Champions League final. That's a Champions League final I want to see. Yesterday's video, I want to see PSG versus Barcelona, because that is just an exciting game. Obviously, I'm pre-recording this, by the way, so I don't know how Barca Inter went. That's a surprise to me right now, because I'll be watching that tonight. But you watched it last night. You get what I mean. But yeah, I expect PSG to just go all out again. It's one of them where they are relentless with you. They are relentless. And you know what? If someone's not working, then they've got like 3 more options on the bench. They can switch it up straight away. Boom, boom, boom. And not stop. While Arsenal don't have those abilities right now. They have lost a lot of places in lots of injuries, and they've been punished by the fact that they don't really have that much depth. They've had to rely on a lot of youth this season, and Emery and Lewis Skelly have come through and done pretty well, but the rest of the players that are on the bench aren't ready yet. And they've already lost a few academy products to United, who you can see United are using them in their European competitions and in the Premier League and stuff like that. So I think it's more of a recruitment issue for Arsenal right now, and they need to kind of look at that in the summer. But we're not here to speak about that right now. We're here to speak about the fact that PSG are going to go for it. They are going to win the game, and they are going to get to the Champions League final, and they're going to have another Champions League final 5 years after their last one, which ended, pretty boringly in a 1-0 loss to Bayern Munich. But this time, it's not boring. This time, it's not superstars. This time, it's a team working together and hopefully getting a result against Arsenal tonight. Let me know your predictions in the comments, guys. That's the end of the video. If you like the video, please leave a like, we'll see more, subscribe, because there's more on the channel every single day. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do catch you next time. Cheers.